Hello, everybody just joining in. We are hanging out, talking about movies and whatnot. How is everybody's week? I hope it's going well. Has anybody seen anything good? I can tell you what I'm really excited for is the Oscar nominations in the morning. I cannot wait to see Brendan Fraser's Oscar nomination in the morning. Mondays, absolutely. Mondays are not my favorite. I very much take a pro Garfield stance on Mondays. Not really for me.
Do you know Hobby Lobby has...
Thank you, Hobby Lobby. I know the Oscars nominations will be announced in the morning. And I'm hoping for some good news. Let's see what time they release. KD, what's up? How are you doing? How's your Monday? Yeah, I was waiting for the bridge comments. I appreciate it. What's really bad is I keep getting tagged Frenchie, and there's like 2 or 3 other people that just keep randomly tagging me in bridge TikToks. You guys are the worst. Sarah, what's going on? How are you? I love Scary Movie TikTok. They're amazing. They find exactly what you don't like and they're like, oh, you don't like that? It's the best. That's why I will continue to talk trash about Hereditary anytime Noel's around. Just a normal Monday night. Just a normal Monday night for me too. I just figured I'd hop on and see how everybody's doing. I am anxiously awaiting the Oscar nominations tomorrow. I'm excited. I'm ready to see our boy with a Best Actor nomination, and I hope that I hope the internet is just super excited. All I know is if there isn't a Best Actor nomination for Brendan Fraser, the internet will riot. We will all find horses. I don't know where, but we will find horses and we will all storm Hollywood. The Cowboys did lose yesterday. I'm also equally sad. I'm sad not only for the loss, but just the last minute of that game was heartbreaking. I just don't... It feels right though, honestly. It feels about right. Horses, camels, hippos, I don't care what it is. We riot if he's not nominated because it's just too good. And the dude is on a roll right now. He is crushing everything he's doing. He's winning all these awards. He's crushing every award, every talk show that he goes on to. Like, he's getting it. I hope he carries that momentum with him right into tomorrow and right up on stage to win Best Actor. Buckwheat, what's going on, buddy? How are you tonight? He is on the right side of the river, finally. We're just talking about the Academy Award nominations are released tomorrow. So we're all anxiously awaiting the Brendan Fraser Best Actor Award. Now, I'm assuming The Whale will probably get nominated for Best Picture as well. I don't know that it'll win, but I'm very confident in the Best Actor. I think he has that locked up. Movie people, what's going on, Tiffany? So Austin Butler is tremendous in that role. And I think it's interesting that he's having a hard time shaking that accent. But then again, you know, he lived it every day, because I believe he's method, so he lived it every day for 24 hours for 2 years. And I think part of that is kind of stuck with him now. So every time I see him in an interview, he still has a little bit of that Elvis drawl. I don't hate it. Picked up a few new soundtracks today. What'd you get? Yeah, the Best Picture nominees, I think. I want to say it's... I think Everything Everywhere at Once, The Whale, Indishin, I think. Let me see. Yeah, he did a great job. What new soundtracks did you get? So Best Picture, we've got All Quiet on the Western Front, which I thought was incredible. I actually did a TikTok about that when I first watched it, when it came out on Netflix. That is probably my favorite film of the year. I enjoyed that film more than The Whale, but I enjoyed Brendan Fraser's performance above everything else. I think he had the best performance. But I enjoyed All Quiet on the Western Front. It was incredible. That movie cinematically was beautiful. It was a great story, and it was long too. It was almost, I want to say it was like 2.5 hours, maybe even 3 hours. It was really, really well done. Chris, g'day. How you doing, buddy? The Banshees of Inisherin, I haven't seen yet, but it is on HBO Max, I think, so I'm going to have to watch that. Elvis, obviously, with Austin Butler. Everything Everywhere All at Once. The Fabelmans, which I just recently watched 2-3 days ago. It was good. It was not great, but it was good. I did enjoy that. I have not seen Tar. Top Gun Maverick. I think that's a pretty amazing blockbuster. Like, it's Top Gun Maverick. Everybody knew what the movie was going to be about, and it was still awesome. Like, something about Tom Cruise and flying an airplane, leather jacket. I like it. For the Boys, Leap of Faith, and I Am Sam. Nice. Philadelphia, I just rewatched that a couple days ago. Very solid. Lost Boys, best movie ever. I'm not going to argue with that. I'm not going to argue with that at all. Speaking of Lost Boys, there is a convention, I think it's towards the end of March, that I'll be going to, and Corey Feldman is there. So, I may get a chance to meet the legendary Corey Feldman. I may have to wear my Lost Boys t-shirt. Triangle of Sadness, which I have not seen, The Whale, and also Women Talking. These are the predictions for Best Picture. I've seen most of them, but not all of them. So, yeah, I'm sure he will have his sunglasses on, and he probably will want to sing, absolutely. That's fine. I'll sing with him. You're going to go to the one where Alex Winter will be? I didn't see him on the list, sadly. Peter Gabriel. Gotta love Peter Gabriel. I was listening to his version of Heroes yesterday, and boy, was that ripping my heart out. That's a great song. Peter Gabriel's got a way with some composition. Texas Frightmare Weekend in Dallas. You know what? I've had a couple friends go to that. It is on my radar. It is definitely on my radar. I think that would be a really cool place to go. There's a couple scary movie content creators that go to that, and just may have to try and get there. You met him at a concert and he signed your stuff? That is awesome. That is so cool. You go every year, so do you enjoy it? It's definitely worth it? Because I've got some family in the Dallas area. So I was there last year a couple times, and it was pretty rad. I enjoy it. He was super nice. That's awesome. It's always good to hear that they're super nice, and you're like, wow, I hope that they're nice. And you're always a little nervous about meeting people like that. But so far, every celebrity that I've met has been fairly nice for the most part. Some of them have been a little nicer than others, but no problems. I don't have any celebrity beef with anybody at the moment that I can remember yet, but we'll see. My partner introduced me to Gary Moore last night. Like, just randomly out of the blue? Like, are you... Oh, Malcolm McDowell. So I've never met Robert Englund. I've met Tony Todd before. He is the sweetest dude ever, which is so crazy because he is so tall. As a big, big dude. And he is an incredibly sweet man. I talked to him about Candyman stuff for a good 10-15 minutes, and he was more than thrilled to talk about it. He was a really cool dude. Never listened to him. Well, you know what, buddy? You got a busy week up ahead of you because there's a lot of stuff to listen to. So, you know what? Dreyfuss was supposed to be at a Comic-Con I was going to go to last year, and at the last minute he pulled out, and I was a little sad. But I'm hoping to catch him one day, too. I've met some really cool people at places like that. That's where I got to meet Brendan Fraser. He was by far, well, I didn't get to spend a whole lot of time with him. He's pretty busy. I did get to spend a couple minutes talking to him about The Whale. But he is one of the nicest guys. One of the nicest guys. Surprisingly, a couple of the nicest people. Let's see. All the guys from the Karate Kid movies are incredible. All the guys from Cobra Kai are also incredible. I've met them a couple times. They're awesome. So Tony Todd's voice is exactly what it sounds like. That's not an act, that's not a show, that's how he talks. So I was kind of prepared for that, but yeah, he's a big dude. I thought he was a big dude, and then I met Ryan Hurst, and that is also a big dude. Opie from Sons of Anarchy. He is such an awesome, amazing guy. And wow. I did meet William Zabka. I've got pictures of it and everything. He was super rad. The coolest thing about meeting William Zabka is Ralph Macchio was right next to him. And my son wanted to meet him. And I was like, okay, we're going to meet the Karate Kid, of course. And Ralph Macchio's right there. And we're talking to William Zabka. And he's like, don't you want to meet the Karate Kid? And my son's like, you're not the Karate Kid. This is the real Karate Kid. And Zabka just enjoys that so much. And he just rubs that in Macchio's face. And you can tell they're pretty good friends. And they like to bust on each other a little bit. Because that was really fun. Yes, I have seen the menu. I have. Yes, Zabka is phenomenal dude. Very nice. Took pictures, talked to me, signed a bunch of stuff, talked to my son. Great guy. Great guy. So was Macchio, though. I'm trying to think who else was really, really nice. Kim Possible, Christy Carlson Romano. Really, really nice. The menu, I really, really enjoyed the menu, just because I've never seen anything quite like it. It was very fresh to me. I did think it was kind of strange. However, I think there's a lot of metaphors and a lot of things that movie is trying to talk to you about. I think it's definitely a movie in which I can watch it and have one opinion and think it might be about this, and someone else can watch it and think, oh no, they're really trying to tell you about this, and you can both be right. It is an entertaining movie. It is not too gory, so where it's over the top where you can't stand it, because my wife is not a giant horror movie fan, or just a movie fan in general, and we watched it together, and she actually really enjoyed it too. So I got to give the menu its props, because for me to enjoy it and for her to enjoy it at the same time also, that is a very strong movie. It covers all genres, so I did enjoy it. Thought it was really good. Really? Well, I'm telling you, Zabka's out there. He goes to all kinds of different cons and stuff. He's a great dude. Super awesome. I wish my pictures are on my phone. I wish I could show you. Jake Gyllenhaal. I don't know that Jake does stuff like that. I think he might be just a little too famous. Sometimes I think you reach a point where you're like, I'm not going to go to the Comic-Con or any type of VidCon things. I've never seen Jake in any of those, but I've seen Bautista there before. William Shatner's always walking around at those things. It's a good place. I met Mark Paul Gosselaar, Zach Morris. Met him a couple times. He's pretty rad. It's always fun. The one I'm going to at the end of March, I believe Danielle Fishel will be there. So Topanga. The majority of the cast of Boy Meets World will be there. I think that's pretty cool. Mark Paul Gosselaar will be there again, so it's just a fun time. It's a fun day. I have not met any of the Sandlot guys. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. A couple of them are on TikTok. They've been tagged in some of my videos, and I've commented back and forth a couple times like that, but never actually met them. But that would be really, really cool. One of my favorite meetings was Sonny Chiba. Sonny plays in Kill Bill. He's Hattori Hanzo. And I actually have Kill Bill. I have a bride sword, and I got Hattori Hanzo to sign that sword. And he was extremely, extremely kind to me and my son. And sadly, I think within 3 or 4 months of meeting him, he passed away. And that was really, really sad. He was a really, really sweet guy. I really, really enjoyed meeting him. Sonny Chiba. Guy's a legend. He's been in tons of films. What else? Who else is up for Best Actor? I gotta look and see. Yeah, it was really rad. He is a very cool dude. And he had his interpreter with him. And it was kind of sad because he didn't really have a whole lot of people at his table. He was not super crazy busy. And it's like this legendary guy is just sitting right here. And at that time, he wasn't super busy because Jason David Frank had just arrived. And there was a giant line for the Green Ranger, which I totally get, but not a lot of people in line for Sonny. Oh, cool. That'd be really cool. That's awesome. I think John Cleese will be at the one I'm going to also. I think he's going to be an interesting person to talk to. That's for sure. I enjoy a lot of his stuff. Yeah, Jason David Frank, that hit the internet pretty hard. That was a tough reminder that if you're not doing okay, talk to somebody, tell somebody. Don't try and shoulder everything on your own, because we're not supposed to. We don't operate like that. So if you're not okay, that's fine, but tell somebody about it. Let somebody know. Everybody needs a little encouragement. If you don't have anyone to talk to, there's a link in my bio. You need an encouraging video? Hit me up and I'll send you one. So far, everyone who's received one has said they were amazing, they really enjoyed them, so if you guys need a little encouragement, check it out, I got you. Oh, Robin Williams, man, that still hurts my feelings. Robin hurts my feelings. Chester Bennington hurts my feelings. Chris Cornell hurts my feelings. Hey Chris, what's going on? How are you doing? We are talking about movies and whatnot. I'm trying to see who else is nominated for Best Actor. Possibly. Yeah, Heath was also another one. Man, there's been some painful ones, sadly. It's rough. That is for sure. So Ken Block, I don't know if people realize how important Ken Block was to so many things. Like, just, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people understood the drift stuff, but everything with DC, like, Ken Block was a huge part, huge driving force behind a lot of amazing things, and he's the DK, man. That guy is the drift king. DC Shoes would not be around without Ken Block. Brandon Lee, also super painful. Like, sucks. Let's see who else is possibly nominated. I'm looking for predictions, but they don't have a lot. Okay, Best Actor. Here we go. So possible Best Actor predictions are... That's Best Actress. Well, we have Austin Butler for Elvis, Colin Farrell in The Banshees of Inisherin, Brendan Fraser for The Whale, Tom Hanks, A Man Called Otto, and Bill Nye for Living. Oh, man. So automatically, Bill and Tom Hanks, I think, are going to be your front runners. Those two guys are cinema legends. I don't think Colin Farrell's got anything on the acting ability of Brendan Fraser in The Whale. I think that Brendan will definitely beat him out for that. Austin Butler, I'm a little worried about, just because he's very popular at the moment. He's a young, fresh face, and an Academy Award for him would be amazing. So I think it's between the three of them. It's between Tom Hanks, Bill. Well, I think Tom Hanks may have had his day. I don't know if he's going to get an Oscar for this picture. I haven't seen it yet. I was going to go see A Man Called Otto yesterday, but one of my friends wasn't able to make it, so I might try and see it this weekend. I think he is definitely finally appreciated. So, sunglasses. Whoa! Thank you for the sunglasses. That was pretty cool. I think he is finally seen. I feel like he's very similar to Brendan. Like, he's been around, he's been a stuntman for a long time, and I think he's finally got his chance to be back out in front of the camera. And I think he just loves being an actor so much. And when you love what you do, you can't help but project that in the work that you create. And I think people appreciate that. I think that's very similar to Brendan. So Banshees I haven't seen yet. It's on HBO Max, and I'm trying to get my wife to watch it with me, but unfortunately we have not watched it yet. But maybe tonight, maybe. I may have to watch it without her, because I'd really like to see it. I told her, I was like, we should watch all of the Academy Award Best Picture nominees. And she was like, there's nothing in this life that I would enjoy less than that. She is just not a giant movie person when it comes to certain things. Pretty slow movie year. I mean, nothing super crazy blockbuster wise. I mean, other than Top Gun, I think that was a pretty legit, like, summer blockbuster. But, you know, we didn't have a Lord of the Rings or like a Star Wars movie. I don't even know what that is, but it looks so pretty. Thank you. Thank you for all the cool things that you're sending me. We haven't had anything super crazy, but I think these dramatic performances and the space that we have available, because we don't have some of those blockbusters, is giving us some of these performances like The Whale that maybe wouldn't have gotten the attention that it deserves had we had like another Ghostbusters movie or Back to the Future or something crazy huge. It leaves you with some weird feels. I'm gonna have to check that out. Yes, he's been doing stuntman work. Very, very, very sought after. He stayed in the business. I think he just wasn't in front of the camera. Don't laugh at me. You're putting sunglasses and flowers on my head. The last thing I need is someone to screenshot that and start circulating it. I know that's what you're gonna do, so don't be like that. I'm excited to watch it though. I think it looks really good, but I don't know a whole lot about it. I read the synopsis and that's it. I stopped. So we'll see. We'll see what it leaves me with. Spending your money to do it. Well, it's okay. That's just fine. What are you eyeballing, Chris? Every time you share, remember my childhood and early adulthood and waiting for Scarecrow and Mrs. King. Trust me, I have a lot of content in my drafts that I make and kind of tweak, and I try and post it out to where I'm not posting 5 or 6 things a day. I definitely could. But I appreciate that. I appreciate you saying that. Thank you so much. Love the content. Thoughts on the score from Lucas. Oh man, absolutely. Super. I can't say it's an underrated film because I think it's a very popular film, but it's an underrated score. Faux show. It's a great score. Chris. Do it. You want me to post 5-6 times a day? I maybe do. So I ran this. I have this new idea that I may be trying out as well. You enjoy the TV theme songs too? Good. I'm glad. I love movies. I love the cinema, but I'm a big TV person as well. And I think there are certain TV theme songs that are more, I mean, you just recognize them and they take you right back instantly. And I think a lot of the shows that I've done, some of the earlier stuff like with Coach, and I don't know that I've done Major Dad yet, but I'm sure it's coming. But with Perfect Strangers and things like that, with Wings, like the Wings one was a big one. And Step by Step, I didn't know Step by Step was going to be super popular. I was like, really? With my Step by Step video, I enjoyed it. I didn't know everyone was going to enjoy it. That video is over like 100,000 views. People keep commenting on it. They enjoy it that much. So I think it's great that we're all connected to stuff like that. I love it. Yes, I have watched The Last of Us. I caught up on the last episode last night. I think it's incredible. Please sign me up for more TV where Pedro Pascal has a young person in his care, because I'm here for it. He did a great job with Grogu. and now he's doing a great job again. Sign me up. He will be the king of TV. Mark my words. Yes, Wings was another great one. Everybody loved Wings. So I've got in my phone, I have a list of TV shows that off the top of my head that I remember that I thought were really cool that I want to do. And I have a list of movies also that I keep in my phone. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to go listen to the soundtrack or see what sounds cool. And, I go through and try and hash it out. Some of them are like, man, no one's going to like that, or no one's going to remember that, or that's not going to do very well. But then I'll do it anyways. And you know what? I'm wrong. I'm usually wrong. People seem to enjoy it, even when I'm like, oh, I don't really enjoy it. There is one movie that my wife really digs that somehow it slipped through the cracks in my life. I never saw it, and she's made me watch it, and someone else tagged me in another video about it a couple hours ago. Has anybody seen the movie Witches? The 90s movie Witches. You did Saved by the Bell and immediately thought of Out of This World. Yes. Yes. Okay, so you guys have... So, Witches apparently slipped through the cracks for me. I'd never seen Witches before. And... you guys gotta understand the relationship that I have with my wife. Like... I've seen a lot of movies. And... I have a pretty good memory. And I can recall a lot of these times when you guys are commenting, like, quotes and stuff like that from the movie... Like, and I'm commenting back to you, it's in my head. I don't have to go look this stuff up. Like, I remember things like this. And my wife is not a movie person. To the fact of, like, she has not seen, like, Shawshank Redemption or The Shining or Ghostbusters or, like, The Terminator. Like, big-time movies that she's never seen. And I try not to give her too much crap about it. But I do give her judging looks and faces. But when she found out that I had not seen Witches, the amount of shade that was thrown at me and the judgment that was passed on from this woman to me because I hadn't seen Witches was mind-boggling. It was like I told her I didn't know who Batman was. It was wild. Yeah, so I watched it as an adult, and I was like, this is really weird. Labyrinth. I don't think she's seen Labyrinth either. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think so. So I was talking to her today, and I was like, I want to do a new series. You're Batman? Hey, Steph, I want to do a new series in which I pick a legitimate blockbuster movie and watch it with my wife, and then get her... like, at the end of the movie, get her 15-second opinion on the movie and what she thought it was about. No, I hadn't seen Witches yet, Chris. I'm sorry. I was doing something in the 90s, I guess. I don't know. I was probably skateboarding. At work, boo! Leave work. Come hang out with us. This is where your friends are. Everyone is giving me crap because I didn't see Witches until last year. So apparently, it's right up my alley, and I hadn't seen it. You've never seen it either, Chris? See? Stephanie's never seen it either. You have no idea what it is. You don't know what it is. All you know is that you're outraged that I haven't seen it. And you know what? I respect it. I respect the vibe, Chris. Watch Young Guns with her. She won't be disappointed. Yeah, I bet she won't be disappointed. Yeah. That's why. I don't know that she's ever seen Thelma and Louise either. And if I tell her it's about two girls who drive off a cliff, she's probably not going to be too into it. But I'm sure she won't be disappointed if we watch that movie either. What up, Latex? I want to call you Art Vandelay so bad. Because every time I see Latex Salesman, I'm like, you want to be my Latex Salesman. Art Vandelay. Young Guns is incredible. Regulators! Mount up. That's right. I don't know that she's ever seen Young Guns. Have you ever seen Young Guns? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, it's a wide swath of cinema that she has not seen. Don't give away the end of Thelma and Louise. Come on now. Come on. It's been a minute. Sorry, I should have said spoiler alert. Sounds meh, girl. It is not meh. You're in need for her to see them both. Yes, absolutely. I'd like to request the Rainbow Bright theme song. This is why it won't work. I know you keep requesting it, but it screams Rainbow Bright throughout the theme song. Like, I don't know that I could do that one because it's not that much of a test. And I don't know any quotes from Rainbow Bright, so I probably wouldn't be able to interact with people a whole lot. But I know you would like to request it. Never seen Donnie Darko to my girlfriend. I mean, there's always movies like that that are super popular, but for one reason or another, you just didn't see it. And you're like, oh, whoops. Still said Indiana Jones can't be here. You know what? I haven't tried it in a while. Maybe I'll try it again. But there's a few that I just can't. I try it and it gets banned or it gets copyright violation. It just doesn't work. And I know Indy was on that list, sadly. Sad. Your boyfriend Jake Gyllenhaal is in it. I have a little crown. Still waiting every day for your all-time favorite comedy, Can't Buy Me Love. Can't Buy Me Love. I want to say that was on in my house like yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? It was either that one. There's that one or there's another hotel-looking one. I can't remember if that was it or if it was a different one. Do an obscure song, not the main theme. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade is the best Indiana Jones. Debatable. There's basically two schools of thought. Interstellar, quite possibly one of the best cinematic scores of all time. That score, Hans Zimmer reaches into your chest and squeezes your heart until you think it's going to explode, and then lets go. Was that safety glasses you just put on me? There's the Temple of Doom crowd. There you go. I'm gonna do some research for you. I'm gonna see if I can't find an Indiana Jones that's, or maybe I can slide under the radar. Maybe. I'm gonna try. Indiana Jones is a great movie. Lucas is the best. I'm biased. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, Henry Cavill. I feel like he got a raw deal, man. I don't like him being replaced in The Witcher. I hate that he got replaced in Superman. I hate that he probably passed over some deals to sign on and stay as Superman, and then he gets ousted. I honestly hope that Marvel picks him up and builds a franchise around him. I would love to see Henry Cavill as Dr. Doom, honestly, because that man is such a solid choice, and he is someone you can build a franchise around, for sure. I really enjoy watching him in films. I think he got a raw deal. Last Crusade crowd, they're all good. Divergent, best acting hands down. Oh my gosh, what? Ugh. You are the worst. Divergent may be the worst movie acting I've seen in ever. It was so bad. As long as he's not blonde though. As long as he just does as long as he reloads his arms, I'm really good with that. You watch Brendan do the PSA on pronunciation, yeah, he's letting you know that when he goes to accept his Oscar, please pronounce his last name right. It's Fraser like razor. Yeah, Warhammer. I mean, he's gonna crush at that because that kind of content is near and dear to him, and I think he's gonna be really good at that. The worst acting, but can't stop watching it. No, you can stop watching it. It's rough, but you know what? Oh my gosh, you are right because I couldn't stop watching it either. I actually said I'm gonna have to go back and watch all these now because they're so bad. The Creed series is amazing. I'm super excited for the next one. I'm very excited about it. Twilight is the worst acting. You bought Divergent? Somebody owes you some money, girl. Whew. Yeah, and Count of Monte Cristo. That's right. Your favorite Hans Zimmer score is Black Hawk Down? I mean, I love all the really popular ones, but I would honestly say I think one of my favorite ones is The Last Samurai. So I'm kind of riding that weird wave with you. But I'm gonna listen to it because anything Hans does, I'm a fan, and that's a great movie. What up, Mike? How you? Yeah, immediately I know what this movie is just from those first couple notes. I can see going across the desert right now in the helicopter. I can picture the opening sequence. Like, such a good movie. And you know what? I don't think I've done this one yet. I don't know. We're gonna find out though. Yes. Hans is everywhere, man. Hans did Black Hawk Down. You love Twilight and 50 Shades? I've seen one or two of the Twilights. I don't remember when I stopped watching or what happened. I've not seen any of the 50 Shades movies. I've heard about them. I've heard the books were better, but I did not see the movies or read the books. Oh man, Last of the Mohicans score is friggin' dope. I love that score. Dr. Jones, good to see you. I'm here. I'm hanging out. It's been a minute, but I'm glad you're here. You read the books because everyone said they were better, awful also? Well, yeah. Gladiator is amazing. I've done Gladiator. I love that score. I listen to it all the time. It is incredibly thoughtful and piercing. I recognize it instantly, and as it makes me sad, it also gives me hope. It's a very, very interesting feeling. Interview score. I haven't gone back and listened to that in a long time. That could be interesting to do. I will probably be on for a little while. It's 10 o'clock for me, so I'll probably be on for a little while. But if you get home and I'm not around, I'll probably be around again later this week. The Teen Wolf soundtrack is amazing. I've done some TikToks with the Teen Wolf soundtrack. It is quite amazing. I love it. The Castle, yes, The Castle, I still have to see that. So good, yes. I will be here. If I'm not here when you're back, I will be back at some point. But I will try and stay on for as long as I can. Thank you for the TikTok things. I appreciate that. I don't really know how a lot of the mustaches and glasses and fancy things on here work. I see them and they pop up, and I know I appreciate that, but I really don't know a whole lot about it. I'm gonna have to look into it. Back to the Future 4 coming out in there. You never know. I've seen the hype. I've seen the hype on the internet. There's stuff a brewing. Yeah, Blade Runner was super good. Man, Hans Zimmer. Was anybody else surprised to learn that Hans Zimmer was a Buggle? Or was it just me? Because I'm a pretty big music person, and I was not aware that Hans Zimmer was a Buggle. It really, I did not know that. Hugh Jackman was. Well, it's always good to see you. Everybody was asking me about the new Tom Hanks movie, asking me how I liked it. And I was like, well, I had plans to go see it yesterday, but somebody couldn't go. And I was sad. I didn't have anybody to go with. I don't know if anyone wants to go with me now. Maybe sometime this week. I don't know. I don't know what a region-free Blu-ray player is. Just dropping by to shout out The Happening. James, what's up, buddy? How are you doing? I hope you are enjoying the horror Discord. You seem like you're liking it. I hope it's a fun spot for you. I've done Dazed and Confused. Yes, it is incredible. I do not live in Cali. I wish, well, part of me is like, man, I wish I lived in Cali. I lived in Arizona for a long time. Right now I'm currently in North Carolina. I'm in NC. I'm an East Coast guy. A Buggle, like the Buggles from Video Killed the Radio. The very first MTV music video. Video Killed the Radio star. The Buggles, it was a group. Hans Zimmer was in that band. I'm glad you like the horror Discord, man. They're a great group of people. Hello from Tucson, Arizona. Tucson in the house. What? I was born in Arizona. I'm an Arizona person too, so I apologize for how hot you are. How hot and dry it is. Thinking about moving to Mooresville? Nice. Ohio in the house. Awesome. James, you are not. I will be heading your way at the end of March because there's a con coming up that I'll be going to. Where, what in the heck is that? You keep sending me stuff that goes over my face. It's weird. I love it. Thank you. There's a con at the end of March that I'll be going to. Corey Feldman is going to be there. I'll have to go check it out. I'll take the dryer over the NC humidity. Oh, whatever, Colorado. I don't want to hear it. Give me the humidity talk. Oh, Chris, I did not know that. I am not that internationally savvy. I did not know that. That is sad. Yes, I believe it is. Yes. I will be there. I'm getting my tickets probably later tonight. So I'll probably make a video about it and let people know, but there's a good chance, probably a 95% chance I will be there.
Where's Bumbly Bay at? Is Bumbly Bay up in here?
14 inches of snow today. Good gracious. I got a friend in Pennsylvania, and she was saying it was snowing last night too, and I'm like, wow. So, James, if you're there, we will have to high five. Outer Banks NC, awesome. I love the Outer Banks. I love Manio, Kitty Hawk. My favorite place to eat down there is the Black Pelican, and I love their key lime pie. I'm a big Outer Banks fan. I love the aquarium Manio, super fun. You just rewatched The Burbs recently? Man, The Burbs is such a good movie. Such a good movie. Insanely underrated. It's supposed to snow in Lubbock, Texas tonight? Oh man. I don't know. Personally, I'd rather have it cold than hot. I can always like get another blanket or turn the fireplace on, try and hug the dog. But when it's hot, there's only so much you can do. Yeah, Ocracoke's awesome. I love going out to the Outer Banks. It's super fun. It is a good time. Yeah, layers. You know, you can layer it up. I'm a little layered right now, and it's okay. But if it gets too hot, not a lot you can do. It's really hot. I'm either going to go in the pool or I'm going to go take a shower, I guess. Not a lot else you can do. I'm going to go stick my head in the freezer. Is it the most elegant thing in the world? No, but it's effective. Gotta love that. Don't get you started on the cold? Uh-oh. Talk to me, Art Vandelay. How cold is it where you are? Lunar Revel 2023. There League of Legends. That is a whole lot. That's a whole lot. That's a very long list. Yes, I think every time you are in here, it's about to snow in Oklahoma. Every time. Has it snowed yet? Born and raised in Manio. Awesome. I love it. Manio's great. I love, there is I want to say it's a burrito place in Beaches that my bad. I'll dust off my 50-degree weather here and be fine, no problem. Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack is great. It's got tons of fun stuff. Bed socks. No, I don't know that bed socks is really going to get me the type of warm that I really need. I think it's a good idea. I can appreciate that. But I'm not a psychopath. I'm not going to wear bed socks to bed because I think that is like a giant red flag. Tomorrow afternoon. Hannah Montana soundtrack. Can you do that one soon? Red flag. You know what? I probably could. As much. You just noticed my sweater. Thank you. Yes, my wife got this for me for Christmas. This is how I identify cool people. When I'm walking around and they look at my sweater and go, "Is that?" And I'm like, "It is." And they're like, "Oh," and I'm like, "We should hang out. You're cool." Not a lot of people will say something about it, but yes, stand by your man. Give him 2 arms to cling to. Yes, this is the soundtrack to The Last Samurai. It is one of my favorite soundtracks. It's a toss-up between Interstellar and this, but I love this one. For real, it's good. You know what? All right, I think I will do Hannah. But see, I can't do a Hannah Montana because I don't know any. I'd probably be better off just doing something Miley Cyrus related. You got me? Okay. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the madness. We're currently talking about Miley Cyrus. Check out the song I sent you on Insta. I will. I'm sure I'm gonna like it. So, Raising Arizona is very solid, and I have looked at it before because of the quotes, but I haven't settled on a song yet. But yes, it is definitely in my notes. I love that movie. My shirt made me think of the Rhinestone Cowboy for some reason. No, this is Bob's Country Bunker, And this is the place where the Blues Brothers play. They pretend to be the good old boys. And it's the place where there's like the chicken wire and it's the country bar and saloon. It's called Bob's Country Bunker. And that's the one where they're like, that ain't no Hank Williams song. And they turn all the lights out and they start playing Rawhide like 30 times in a row. And they're throwing the glass beer bottles at him and whatnot. That's Bob's Country Bunker. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Anytime anyone asks me what type of music I'm into, I will always respond with, I like both types, country and western. Just to see what they'll say. Oh wait, thank you. Well, I'm glad that you enjoy my videos. Thank you very much. If you do Hannah Montana, then you have to do Revenge of the Nerds. I've done the Nerds, man. The Nerds have been done. You may have to scroll back a little bit. My page is getting a little deep. I've got a little bit of content on that page. My account is growing just a little bit. So The Crow, I want to say The Crow was one of the ones that I did and got muted. I think they kicked it. But I probably tried that a year ago, maybe like 8 months ago, and they muted it. Sometimes I will do content and I'll put it out there and they'll flag it for copyright because of the song, depending on whether it's in like the public domain yet or not. Sometimes they won't, but I believe I did The Crow and it got flagged. Just like Indiana Jones, I haven't done Indiana Jones either because it got flagged for copyright and they shut it down. And then I get a violation and then TikTok's like, how dare you? And I'm like, I'm just trying to play a song, guys. Sorry. TikTok no me gusta. But I have seen a lot of other people. I've been tagged in a lot of other people's videos that are doing content similar to mine now. A lot of the can you guess this movie score thing, and I think it's awesome. I'm super glad that people are getting into movie scores a lot. KT, what up? When did you start doing your videos? Oh man. It's probably been a year and a half. I didn't start out doing stuff like this. I think I kind of stumbled onto it on accident. I made one TikTok about a song. My parents used to watch a TV show that kept me up at night, and it gave me tremendous nightmares anytime I heard it. And they would always be like, go to bed, and then I'd lay in my bed and they'd turn their show on, and it was always this song, and it really messed me up. And that video like exploded to like 500,000 views or something like that. And I was like, wow, people really like stuff like that. So then I started making more and more kind of movie and television related content, and people seem to like it. And here I am, man, trying to be positive, trying to encourage people. I like it. The IT crowd, have you tried turning it off and on again? I love the IT crowd. The original IT crowd. Not the US. I don't know if you even got the chance to see the garbage that the pilot was for the US version. Oh, it was so atrocious. I absolutely adore the IT crowd. I'm a big fan of BBC comedy. I love What We Do in the Shadows. I love the movie and I love the TV show. Insane. I love, there's another TV show called Come Fly With Me. I think is insanely good. It's hard to find online anymore, but it's really good. I've done Office Space. That is an amazing movie as well. Everybody loves Milton. What We Do in the Shadows will definitely be done. Along with Our Flag Means Death, obviously. No, Chris, terms were laid out. He didn't nerd or fringe, so he has to show Hannah Montana. I don't know that I can do Hannah Montana. Biscuits, I have Small Wonder sitting in my draft right now. Act surprised when you see it. Honestly, a lot of the US remakes are trash. They really are. It's tough to capture that lightning sometimes. Yes, I did do Lost Boys. That was a very popular video. That was like a 70 or 80,000 view video for sure. Everybody really enjoys that. Act surprised. A lot of times you guys are like, have you done this? And I'm like, it's just sitting in my drafts right now, waiting to go. Unfortunately, I can't post too much, and I still have to kind of wiggle in and out of the TikTok algorithm. Like if I post something in the middle of the day, like at 10 o'clock or 12 o'clock, or even in the morning, the algorithm will not boost it. It'll get 10 views all day, and then maybe around 5 or 6 o'clock at night, it might start circulating. So I kind of have to wait till the end of the day to post stuff. I've not done the Rockford Files yet, though. That's a good idea. You have a red swingline stapler? If those people don't get that, then they don't deserve to be a part of your life. Do you also have a pair of squirrels outside your desk that they were married? Yes. Perfect example. American Top Gear is trash. British Top Gear, Clarkson, Hammond, and May, it's amazing. The Three Wise Men. I love those guys. I love their adventures. When they go like on a quest or they drive somewhere, it's amazing. Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes my content doesn't pop up unless it gets in a good algorithm spot. And I'm here. I usually post every day, usually twice a day, sometimes around like early afternoon and then sometime in the evening. But I try and post every day, maybe not on the weekends, but I try and post every day if I can. Grounded for life, absolutely. Jen and the holograms. Biscuits, were you here when we had a suggestion of doing Rainbow Bright? Apparently Rainbow Bright is needed as well. The Great American Bake Off. I mean, I can't be too mad at that. I love baking. Like, I think baking shows are fun to watch. They just make me hungry. I'm gonna watch it and go, you know what? You know what sounds really, really good right now? Cake. Rainbow Bright cannot be found anywhere. I don't know any quotes from Rainbow Bright either, so if I post stuff like this, you guys may have to help me out if you see people commenting on it. You gotta help me out, because I'm not 100% sure. I don't know that I'll be able to do the Hannah Montana content justice, because I don't know a lot of Hannah Montana songs, but... You agree, huh? Okay. I'm gonna end up with Rainbow Bright, Hannah Montana. Yeah, some seriously do like a shot-for-shot remake like that, thinking that it's just gonna be able to duplicate the results. Just like here on TikTok, I've seen so many TikToks where people duplicate shot-for-shot skits, shot-for-shot content. I've seen people duplicate my content, shot-for-shot, movie for movie. The only thing I haven't seen yet is no one has asked for a response in the form of a quote from the movie. That's the only thing that has set me apart, but I've seen other people do the exact same thing, the exact same question, the same song. Like after I'll post a song, they'll do the exact same thing, and people will tag me in it, and you aren't able to capture that sometimes. It's crazy. True Beverly Hills is a really good one. That's a really good one. Thundercats is also awesome. Biker Mice from Mars. So if I do Biker Mice from Mars, I'm gonna have to do like the Wild West Cowboys of Moo Mesa. There's only one Sway. That's correct. I will hype those accounts up and give them as much love and positivity as I can, but they're not going to be able to duplicate all of the movie junk that's in my brain. You can try and replicate it, but I'm telling you, ain't nothing like me except me. Rocket Raccoon. It's way wild. Imitated but never duplicated. That's right. Now, I'm glad people are getting into the movie theme song and TV theme song space. I think it's awesome. I'm all about it. Imposters. Well, it's interesting because you see them come on for a while and they'll try and duplicate it for a little bit, and if they don't get views, they switch to something else. They don't do a long standing. It may be a couple weeks of that, and then they'll move on to the next trend or the next topic. So, you remember the mice? Do you remember the Wild West Cowboys of Moo Mesa? I'm gonna do Biker Mice from Mars, and we'll see. I still remember. Didn't one of them have like a red handkerchief or a red like kerchief or something like that? I remember. See, nostalgia just smacked you in the face. Fievel goes west. Hey, are we gonna go to the movies this week sometime? You wanna pick a day? We can go to the movies? Because I'd like to see that movie. Or there's another good movie called Plane. I don't know if you've seen the trailer for Plane, but watch that trailer and tell me what you think about it. Because I'm kind of interested. Who else could have given us breakfast sandwichy? Very, very, very correct. The Rats of Nim. Wow, that is a reach. Lil Elvis and the Truck Stoppers. I don't know what that is. Should I Google that though? Fern Gully, absolutely. Gotta love Fern Gully. I know Thomas the Tank Engine. And I know Thomas has had a resurgence with the Bullet Train movie, which I thought was fantastic. I've done Weekend at Bernie's. It is on there. You may have to scroll for a minute. But Weekend at Bernie's has been done. The Brave Little Toaster is heartbreaking. Look for the Brave Little Toaster in the next Cinematic Sadness video. Spoiler alert. He's there. I'm currently working on that. And this is a sad one. I thought the first two I made were sad. This one's pretty rough. I may have to put a trigger warning on it. Because I'm going to start including some TV show episodes as well. Not just cinematic sadness, but we're going to do some TV show sad moments too. And let me tell you, there are some sad TV show moments. And I intend to bring them all up to your attention and make you relive them as I have to relive them. Cheers. The Secrets of Nim. The Don Knotts collection. That's pretty dope. What's the movie where he's the fish? Is it the Mr. Limpet movie? It's a solid movie. Scrubs, man. I've had so many people message me and say stuff about Scrubs. Like, there are some crazy, crazy emotional hurts in Scrubs. I mean, me personally, the Brendan Fraser episode, not just because I really enjoy Brendan, because I do, but man, that episode hurts. And being a medical professional, it hits really close to home because we've all had those days where you lose somebody or you lose a bunch of people and then you kind of have to clock out and pretend like everything's fine. It's not a good vibe. The Incredible Mr. Limpet. Yes, I love that movie. Little Elvis and the Truck Stoppers. What do you have me doing? Best Disney cartoon movie is a Goofy movie. Facts. Bam! Case closed. You're right. The Last Unicorn. Do I know The Last Unicorn? I don't know that I do. Yeah, the Where Do You Think You Are? Like,
You do.
I don't think I know Last Unicorn. I'm hearing in the background that I do know The Last Unicorn. Do I? If I do know The Last Unicorn, please speak up. Because maybe my memory is just not...
I put it on before and you thought it was weird.
You put it on before and you thought it was weird? Apparently it's been played for me before and I thought it was weird. I do. Okay, KT says I know it as well. Okay, so I do know The Last Unicorn. I don't know. After Artax, I just quit watching any movie with horses in it. I just gave up. Never-ending Story. Worth a rewatch, huh? I'll have to check it out. Sounds like James Horner. I haven't done The Man from Snowy River. I have not. You haven't? Not yet. The Last Unicorn, isn't that the Hugh Jackman one? Really, Chris? You wanna... This is where you want to take this? I don't believe Hugh Jackman was in The Last Unicorn, but we can ask the room, just in case. Was Hugh Jackman in The Last Unicorn?
Probably.
Probably. I don't know.
That'd make it good.
That would make it good? Apparently, if Hugh Jackman was in it, it would make it good. Neverending Story is amazing. Labyrinth, I had my Labyrinth shirt on the other day. The internet seemed to really enjoy that. Return to Oz. Has anyone seen the fan-made trailer for the Return to Oz movie? Oh my goodness gracious. There's a movie called let me see. It looks super spooky. Let's see what it's called. Find it. It's about Dorothy's granddaughter going back to Oz, and it's super scary. What is the name of it? It's called Gale. Stay Away from Oz. Everybody check out the trailer for Gale, Stay Away from Oz. Holy smokes, that thing looks frightening. And I think it's fan-made. I don't think it's a legit trailer. It's looking for backing, but it looks awesome. Hugh Jackman was in Swordfish, yes. Plane looks super dope. Had me intro, but see, I'm telling you, let's go see Plane then. Unless you want to see the Tom Hanks movie more, but Plane looks awesome to me. Alice in Wonderland miniseries, I haven't seen that. Like I said, if you haven't seen it, it's called Gale, Stay Away from Oz, and it looks incredible. Danny, go Google that one right now on YouTube. Gale, Gale, Stay Away from Oz, and watch that trailer. It is wild. It looks great. And I'm sad because I don't think it's a real movie. I think they're looking for backing. It's like a Kickstarter, but man, the idea, I'm so down with the idea. It looks awesome. I love the idea of Dorothy's granddaughter coming back to find Dorothy. She's in an assisted living home because when she came back from Oz, she lost her mind. Looks great. It's on IMDb. Oh, cool. KT, I'm gonna have to check it out. Scary Mary, huh? Is it gonna scare me? Is this the Scary Mary Poppins? Okay, hold on. I gotta pause this and listen to this. This looks way too good to not. The original. They made a Scary Mary Poppins movie? Chris, you're full of just such helpful knowledge. Okay, Snow. I'm watching a Scary Mary Poppins trailer right now because all of my friends are deranged. I don't like that. How come she's floating like that? Bro, what is this? I love it. Scary Mary. I'm in. Take my money. I want to go watch it. Absolutely. I will 100% go watch this. This looks awesome. The Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. I can't tell you how excited I am to go watch that movie. That's going to be awesome. I want to see Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. I want to see the Mean One with David Howard Thornton, who plays the Grinch. That looks amazing. And I also want to see Cocaine Bear. I think Cocaine Bear is going to be top-notch, 10 out of 10. You've seen it. So, Snow, I don't know if you've seen the trailer for, it's called Gale, Stay Away from Oz. But go to YouTube and check it out. It's like a Wizard of Oz reimagined, where Dorothy's granddaughter has to go back to Oz, but Dorothy is in like an assisted living home and she's lost her mind. It is super rad. YouTube, Gale, Stay Away from Oz. It looks dope. I'm really interested in it. I feel good things. I feel good things. As all of these popular, like Winnie the Pooh and stuff, as long as these characters keep entering the public domain, so copyright law no longer takes effect, like that's what happened with Winnie the Pooh, you're going to start seeing movies like Blood and Honey, and I'm ready. I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be dope. But I love trashy horror movies like that. I love Sharknado. Like that's, you can immediately tell the type of person that I am when I'm like, yeah, I'm into Sharknado. That's what I'm into. So I have no regrets. So much horror to look forward to. Absolutely. Absolutely. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. I am very into that type of horror. I'll take that over something super crazy and deranged any day of the week. Our childhood is getting as dark as our souls. That's right. It is. I mean, we can't help that. Our childhood is what it is. Little Elvis and the Truck Stoppers. You are just gonna... I searched it. I have it up on Wikipedia. I've seen what it is. But now I'm gonna have to do this. Only for you. What am I supposed to watch, like the theme song for this? Little Elvis Jones and the Truck Stoppers? There's so many.
Building your online business? Go to Wix.com and... Here's the story, Sonny Jim. And I swear, every word...
Is this an Australian children's show? It is an Australian children's TV show. I don't hate it. It's actually pretty good. I kind of liked it. It was catchy. What's next will be Rainbow Bright Gone to the Dark Side. Ooh, a scary Rainbow Bright? We're going to get a scary Rainbow Bright, or Care Bears will be like scary. They'll use their Care Bear powers to try and steal your children's dreams or something like that. It'll happen. We're going to get all that type of stuff. I'm ready for it. Absolutely, I'm ready for it. Gummy bears, they eat you instead of you eating them? Absolutely. I'm a firm believer. We had this discussion the last time I was on live, where if you interject zombies into any movie, it's going to be good. Did you watch the the Stay Away from Oz movie. Dude, that thing is wow. That's been the best trailer like that I've seen in a little bit. That and then the Evil Dead Rise. Those two trailers are insane. But that Stay Away from Oz one, that looked really cool. I was really, really into that. Rainbow grayscale. That's very sad. Hereditary, that's good, yes. By the way, thank you for everyone who commented on a Scary Movie for his birthday, or anybody who said Hereditary was mid. He sent me a message, and I saw him in the Discord later that day. He said he laughed all day at those messages and had a great time, so... he will defend Hereditary till the day he dies. He's still... Hereditary's number one, it beats everything, and we definitely got under his skin a little bit, so thanks. Thanks for that. It was a good time. Brain scan. Yes, I believe I have. It's been a little bit, I think. Is it brain scan or brain scanners? I'm gonna look and see. In the 90s, Edward Furlong, yeah, brain scan. Have I seen this? Brain scan. It looks very familiar. KT, no. You have not seen Hereditary yet? I will not tell Noel. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna tell him immediately, and then we're gonna have a mandatory Hereditary screening for you, because he cannot function if someone has not seen Hereditary. It drives him crazy. It is his favorite. That's okay. So, I mean, Toni Collette does a great job. I gotta give her that. Toni Collette, she does a great job in the movie. It's awesome. Yeah, Scanners was another movie. There's a bunch. They all run together in my head. Toni Collette does a great job. Hereditary is worth the watch, for sure. Now, is it better than Sharknado? I don't think so, personally. I think when you stack Sharknado up against it, Sharknado comes up clearly the victor, in my opinion. Snow, you haven't seen it either? So it's definitely worth the watch. I don't regret watching it. Now, after joining the Discord, I have probably seen it 5 times because it is a very popular movie. I don't regret it. It's an interesting watch. Yes. Snow, you need to join the Discord. That way you can watch scary movies too. It is a fun time. That way you can watch Hereditary 10 times. Trying to think of what else good comes out.
You could read about.
Check it out. It's a fun time. It's a fun time. The people there are really, really amazing. They're really great. The horror community as a whole, especially on TikTok, I think are really supportive of each other, and all the way down from big, huge creators to small creators. I really think they support each other, and I really appreciate that. As far as the Discord goes as well, it's a bunch of really cool people that are very okay with the fact that if you've never seen one movie, it doesn't matter. If you like horror, you like horror. It doesn't matter that you haven't seen this or you don't like that. Like, they're just glad you're there. And be careful if you smack talk Hereditary, the memes will come. Chaos reigns. It is very low pressure and it's very welcoming. Everyone is very polite, very courteous, very respectful, which is important to me, and I really enjoy it. Hey, thanks, Mike. I appreciate that. You have a good night. Thank you for being here, and thank you for checking out my content, man. That means a lot to me. The new Scream trailer. I don't know that I've seen the trailer. I saw the movie poster, and I thought that was dope. I've seen a trailer. Is there another one? Have I missed one? Bring the chaos? I'm telling you, join. Join and check it out. Let's see. Let's see if I've missed a trailer. Oh, this one from 4 days ago.
You got a problem here, guy?
Oh, the mask is all tore up too. I'm watching the trailer right now. I haven't seen this one. Oh. Really? One-handed with that? Okay. This looks aggressive.
I had this secret. There's a darkness inside of me. Followed me
Yo.
here.
What the
It's
heck?
gonna keep coming for us. We share a certain history.
This looks insanely good.
This isn't like any other.
Yo, what up, Christian? I'm watching the new Scream trailer. I have not seen this one yet. It looks really rad.
We execute him.
This is incredible.
Let's play a game.
I too am cautiously optimistic with this because I know we're missing a certain person, but honestly, when I looked at the movie poster, the amount of time and effort and planning and foresight they put into that movie poster, I gotta have faith in the movie too, because this looks really good.
That's why I'm gonna shoot you in the head.
Man. Yeah, this is gonna be great. I'm really excited about this. And it looks pretty scary. It doesn't look cheesy. It's a little worried about it.
So let's finish this.
And I think they know that they have to win the audience. Not having certain members of the
Guys,
crew there, I think they know that they're going to have their work cut out for them. Oh, and they're on the train and everyone has that mask on. Ooh. Yeah, that looks awesome. I'm very excited about that. Absolutely. Sign me up. This is why you need a Discord server of your own, then you can share and we can all watch it. Yeah, I don't know if I'm ever going to be one of those Discord guys. I don't think I'm that organized. I'm very much a chaos reigns type of person, and I like being a part of it. I like being a part of it and checking it out. It's fun. What do you think? What are your thoughts, 1 Minute Critic, for the Oscar announcements tomorrow? Do you think our boy Brendan has it in the bag? Are we getting... I feel like we can safely say he will get a nod for Best Actor. But does he have what it takes to knock Tom Hanks and Bill and Austin Butler, too, out of the ranks for his first Oscar? I really, really hope so. I really didn't think Austin Butler was going to get an Oscar nod. But the fact that he most likely will get one, he's a wild card. Wild card. I really, really think he can do it. I hope he can. It's going to be awesome. All I know is if he doesn't get the nod, that we will all find horses and riot. Horses, camels, alligators, whatever we got to do, we riot, because he's just worked way too hard, and I love seeing him going across all of the television shows right now. It seems like every time I turn around, there's another clip of him somewhere else, just looking happy and excited, and I love to see it. You love to see it. You love to see someone who deserves that type of recollection and that type of recognition to finally get it. I think that's really, really awesome. That's important. I'm really happy for him. I'm really interested into what kind of role he's going to take next, because he could do anything that he wants, and I don't know, sky's the limit for the guy. I feel like I feel like he has a nomination for sure, but going up against Tom Hanks is not an easy thing. And he's going up against Bill Nighy, Tom Hanks, possibly Colin Farrell, possibly Austin Butler. The announcements will be made tomorrow in the morning, and I just hope, I really hope that this is his year, because nothing would make me happier. I've already decided if he does get nominated, I will be watching the Oscars on my computer, and I will stream it live, and we can celebrate together when he wins, because he's gonna win. He has to win. It is his time. Encino Man Part 2. I still think Brendan Fraser could be the next Batman. I don't hate the idea. I think he's got what it takes. Yes, it will be an Oscar party. Everyone needs to dress up like their own Brendan Fraser from any movie that he's been in. We will be having the viewing party. So just dress up as your favorite character that he's been in a movie, and we'll watch the awards. We have. All the momentum behind him, and it's just such a perfect story. Like, I really, really hope it has the perfect ending that I want it to have. Because it would be great. And I'm worried that if it doesn't happen, I know he's appreciative, and I know him winning an Oscar is going to be just so much validation for him. Not so much that he's an amazing actor, because I feel like he knows that, but the fact that he's seen, that we didn't forget about him, and that we still appreciate the work that he does. I think that's just as important. I hope. Yeah, it's later. I want to say it's like in the fall. Is it November, I think, or something like that? When is it supposed to be released? I'm looking for a release date. Oh no, May 2023 for Killers of the Flower Moon. It's his peers voting. True. You dare someone to be dressed as Brendan's Dudley Do-Right? I mean, obviously, I'm going to rip the sleeves off my shirt and just get a do-rag and a leather jacket, and I'm going to be Chaz, for sure. I'm going to do the Airheads version. George of the Jungle is another great one. Absolutely. We can do George of the Jungle. So I may have to do a couple sit-ups for that. That could be a tall order. Were you trying to run into him? Were you like, I'm just gonna go hang out by the set? I would. I'd be like, oh, Brendan, fancy meeting you here. You know the internet loves you, right? Just in case you're wondering. It'll be good. You might have made a few trips. Yep, I hear you. I would too. He's a cool dude, and if you can get to talk to him for 5 minutes, it's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. He's a very humble guy. I told him I was looking forward to The Whale, and I was very excited about it. And he had nothing but appreciation for even knowing about the movie, because it hadn't been advertised a super ton yet, and he was just happy that people were looking forward to work that he was doing. He was just happy dude. I want to be the plant from the Little Shop of Horrors for Halloween. Where does comments like this, where does this come from? Like, I'm okay with that. I think that's rad. I'll support you. I will help you with your costume. Oh my gosh, if you're the plant, does that mean I get to be Seymour? Can I be Seymour then? Or I want to be Steve Martin. No, he was a douche. I'll be Seymour. Well, Seymour was kind of a douche too. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know what to do with there. Random question: is liquid death alcoholic or is it just water? No, it is just water. It is just water. They are non-alcohol. It is just water in a can. They've got sparkling water, still water. This is mango chainsaw, which is my favorite flavor. But they've got severed lime. They've got berry. They got a berry flavor. Sparkling water, still water. I hope that if I just drink enough liquid death on camera, eventually they're going to be like, you know what? Send that guy some liquid death. I mean, it's worked with t-shirts and other things before, so hey, liquid death. It is not alcohol based at all. Late night musings to scare small children. You mean a glorified pipe plant from Super Mario? It is a glorified pipe plant from the Super Mario Brothers game, isn't it? As long as I can walk around making people look at me weird, it's... You know what, honey? You're gonna do just fine. It would be weird if you didn't wait for Halloween. KT's got a point. I like your style. It is not. No, it is just regular water. I am just drinking regular water. This is I mean, the biggest selling point for me is it's not in a plastic bottle. So I know it's not going to end up in the ocean or landfill or something like that. It's not going to be recycled. I'm one of those people that I like the ocean and whatnot, not to the extent of which I'm going to come at you because you didn't cut like plastic. You didn't cut your 6-pack rings because the duck's going to get trapped in there. Although if a duck did get trapped in your plastic rings, you'd feel bad about it, and so would I. So I enjoy doing my part in drinking a tall boy aluminum can that can be recycled and not hurt a manatee or something like that. Challenge accepted. The dinosaur costume walks the dog often. Okay, do you guys want to see? Do you want to see this? Because I promise you, if enough people want it, the inflatable dinosaur costume will walk the dog in my neighborhood. You still cut the 6-pack rings? You're a good person. You are a good person, and I appreciate you. 100%. Yes, yes. He dresses up and you'll do the Audrey with the blonde wig. Yeah, it's gonna be you. I'm not saying I'm gonna do it. You're gonna do it. I'll film you doing it. Perfect, yes. We're gonna have an entire TikTok group costume. All Little Shop of Horrors. It'll all be movie related. You people are nuts. I love you. You don't use the 6-pack rings in Australia anymore? Well, then how do you guys keep your 6-pack of sodas and whatnot together? Do you just have them in a box? Has Australia come up with something better? You want to be the John Candy character, the radio announcer? You can have all the special effects and stuff too? I like it. You snaked it from me, but I like it. The backup singers, yes. Just in a box? Respect. Big up Australia. Way to be environmentally friendly. I dig it. Captain Planet is smiling somewhere right now. I promise. Yes, Little Shop of Horror Costumes. You did have to say it because you know I was going right for it. I was. You can be the Bill Murray one at the candy bar. Who's gonna be the dentist? I feel like Chris has got dentist vibes. Our friendship's gonna get a little weird for a little bit, but it's all right. The dentist is Steve Martin. Need someone to make it for me. I looked online last week. You know what? I bet you did look last week online. Nothing is crazier than the internet history of you. God, you don't want to do the dentist with me, man? Come on. You know, all those Bill Murray lines were ad-libbed, right? Like, he went way left field on that. He'd be the photo of the dentist mama. That's pretty good. I want to hear Snow's voice. I want to hear her do the Audrey 2 voice, or just the regular Audrey 1 voice. Because that's a tough one. Oh, Molly, yes. It's such a good musical. One of the best. I'd say that's definitely in my top 3 musicals of all time. For sure. I believe Popcorn has called dibs on the Audrey 2. Someone's got to be the flower shop owner, that's right. It really is good. It really is good. I just watched it, like, it was before Christmas. And I was like, man, I haven't seen this in a long time. I gotta watch it again. And I loved it. It was so good. You can't remember the last time? Well, it's time for a rewatch, my friend. You need to remember Downtown. Downtown. It's okay. We got loads of costume opportunities. Loads. This Halloween is going to be wild. Suddenly Seymour, yes. Man, that would be a great... It's my daughter's birthday on Saturday. I think that would be a great present for her, is if I could find that on vinyl. She loves her records, and I think she would love that. Of course, I'll have to listen to her sing Suddenly Seymour all the time. Yes. The sing-along. Absolutely. You did it for Winter Guard back in the day? Well, look at someone as a performing arts major. How about that? That's fancy. Little Shop of Horrors original soundtrack on vinyl. They have it on cassette. Streaming, MP3 audio, vinyl is sold out. Oh no. Vinyl is sold out everywhere. Sadness. Oh wait, here's one. Currently unavailable. Must find. I'll probably have to be eBay or something. You guys did Guys and Dolls? Wow. My school never did anything cool like that. Don't worry, I'm gonna help. My thoughts on Grease 2. I don't hate it. I have high expectations because Grease 1 was iconic and everybody loved it. But still a super valid movie to watch, still super fun. I enjoyed it. It was not the first one, but I can understand that.
Sing it, child.
See, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere.
There you go.
Downtown, where the folks are broke. You go downtown, where your life's a joke. You go downtown, where you buy a toke. And you go home to Skid Row.
Oh, yeah.
Home to Skid Row.
Yes, you go.
Downtown.
I imagine this is the quality content you guys expect from a live from me, so I'm just trying to deliver.
Downtown, where the hawkers flop in the snow.
It's so good. I would love to see this on Broadway, like live somewhere. It would be incredible. It's on Skid Row, baby. That is a hot take for most people, I'm sure, but very solid. Hey, buddy. The TikTok production. So I'm telling you, if we got everybody to sing part of it and everyone sends it to me, I will stitch it together and make it into something. I promise. I will edit the crap out of it and it'll be beautiful. It'll be a community production of Skid Row. It'll be amazing. Or I can make a video and everyone can just stitch it or duet it. Yeah, you can lip sync it. I can make a video and see if people can stitch it and see if we can't get a stitch chain going of a bunch of people doing it. You want the poor parts? Girl, no one wants to hear me sing either, but that don't stop me. How good is Rick Moranis when he sings, right? Like, it's crazy. I mean, he's a great actor and he's an awesome human, but man, the dude could sing too. Do it. Do it.
When your life's a mess, you live
Downtown.
where depression's just status quo.
I love how they slow it down.
Someone show me a
So good.
way to get out of here. 'Cause I
Oh, he sings in that too. That's right.
can't get out of here. Please won't somebody
I hope all of you end up singing this tomorrow at work or wherever you are. I hope that the song is stuck in your head and you think of me and you're just like, ah, downtown. So good. Oh yeah, I like it. You can't hear me over your singing. It's okay. It's okay. There's a lot of shoulder too. That was amazing. All right, it's 11 o'clock for me. I think I'm going to sign off, but I really appreciate everybody hanging out with me tonight. Give it some thought. If you guys want to do a Skid Row stitch chain, I will put it together and we will do it. Chris, I'm so glad you were here for this. I'm really, really happy that you could appreciate the musical that is Little Shop of Horrors and be here for Skid Row. I hope you guys have a good night. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for spending time with me. Stay encouraged, and I will see you next time.